The game and the series that we've all been waiting for tonight. Odds highly favoring Team Spirit. Can't blame them at all. Remember, this is a team undefeated so far.
Once again, given the confidence to be able to play his Batrider, he plays it incredibly well. But it's not into the easiest matchup with the Pango just able to constantly shove out the lanes, multiple movement spells.
Oh, who gets it? It's going to be Ramses. First blood picked up. Solo. Run, my friend. He's got a little bit of voodoo to work with. Collapse not going to continue the chase, though. Solo will live to see another day, and maybe only for a couple of seconds. Probably going to look for a deny onto the neutrals, so that first blood, and Pandas, they strike first. Oh, okay, he got super greedy.
Got him.
Oh, that's crazy.
Solo, he's actually even going to be able to yoink away that Lotus. Very important whenever you're playing up against the Maledict that you always have the heals to come through immediately after they go for any sort of like aggressive play, just because it's based on how much health you've lost.
Larl, oh, he will. Beautifully done, Larl. A big solo kill onto Kiyotaka.
Larl not only gets the freedom to be able to secure that gold bounty, but denies away that from Kiyotaka as well.
And even MieRo wanting to try and help enable his game. Starting to rotate mid. Kiyotaka could be in some danger if he continues to get the sticky stacks going. He's got the blood grade in as well to follow up. This is going to be another death onto Kiyotaka. They're really looking to shut down the mid laner of 9 Pandas, trying to do their best to enable Larl. And
yeah, I mean, the thing that I always feel worried about whenever I'm playing the Witch Doctor is Maledict has such a short cast range, and it doesn't improve when you level it up, you know? So, I mean, you need to put yourself in a really risky position, like Solo was, even just to get this little bit, and it's going to be, what, 1-for-1 trade?
Does look like it, Kiyotaka. Okay. Able to get it off. Meanwhile, bottom, Mira. Some battle going back and forth. Ramses should be able to chase him down with ease. It's going to be a double kill picked up for the Wind Ranger. Beautiful sequences across the map from 9 Pandas. Just not only bottom. Does either side have a team that invades easier, though? Because both teams is... Actually, hold back, because Kiyotaka... Pretty deep attempt onto Miposhka, but the lasso is still on cooldown. It's going to be a bit difficult for Spirit to get the kill. They do break the swashbuckle, though. Maybe this is an avenue for them to bring down Kiyotaka. It's going to be a big mitigation out of the shield crash. Even Yatoro wants to help get involved as well as Kiyotaka. But he knows there's no escape, just looks to take one member down with him. He'll do that, but now Larl also hunting as well. Meanwhile, Ramses gets a solo kill onto Collapse. I mean, he is demolishing this game. 4-0, top of the net worth.
They do lay down some vision to be able to catch him in the future, but with Miposhka TPing back towards that mid lane, it's going to be another minute until they're able to make that sort of attempt again.
Doesn't look like Larl's got haste, should freely be able to get this lasso drag back. Antares is not going to be fast enough, I think, to be able to stop this, so makes an attempt with the Rolling Thunder. If they got the damage, well, they've definitely got the control, and the damage will come shortly afterwards, as now Larl is in for pursuit for more, but of course has to be pretty cautious. We see how much damage that Maledict's truly able to do. And now they're sweeping down bottom as well. It's only Solo and Kiyotaka. Spirit definitely have the numbers advantage. They're going to see that fresh ward dropped as well, so they're well aware. What's the call now? Do you want to back up? Do you want to set a formation? Potentially bait Collapse. There's a Rolling Thunder's even going to be used in the backline as well, as Kiyotaka's going to try and find an angle. Gets stolen though. Mira, beautifully done, sees an opening. It's more going to be used defensively though. But now Larl's ready to go as well. MieRo finds an opening for the Raw. Helps secure with a kill. But still, it's Team Spirit. They feel strong enough to take the fight. Even Yatoro wants to get involved as well. We'll see what the Terrorblade's able to do. It's going to be a 3-5. And now Yatoro's in some trouble. Sundered already. Turns to repair some of the damage, but it's not even going to matter. 9 Pandas completely surround the Terrorblade. Down he goes under the tier 1 tower. As even though they read the smoke, it did not matter. Pandas come out on top. The slight net worth lead they've been able to build. Pandas are going to be playing with the Aegis in Ramses' hands. They're even going to smoke and continue to play aggressively.
Yep.
Duo supports.
Might even be baiting Kiyotaka a little bit here. Going for the pincer move. Though the smoke is going to catch him out.
So we're going to jump. Antares just off the marks.
Oh. Get me down, says Solo.
Scarp's going in. Alright. A lot of attention put in on Antares. Both the 9 Pandas supports it.
Oh no, Kiyotaka!
Now Kiyotaka! Okay, he's alright. He'll still be able to escape off the back of the TP, but this could be a decent fight for Spirit as the rolling as well. Collapse actually wants to kick Ramses away. So even though Kiyotaka's not here, you also get the easy kill onto Solo. It's still looking awkward. Collapse gonna try and close the distance, setting up for Yatoro's damage. Lasso's gonna be there as well, but Ramses preemptively pops the BKB. He's gonna be able to protect himself and now turn. Shaq was out connecting onto Larl, but Ramses having a bit of issues locking onto the Team Spirit members, but now Kiyotaka, he's showed back up to the fight. A lot of damage, but the swashbuckle will force Collapse to escape and not look back. There's going to be no Earth Spirit now. If there's a potential dive, but
Kiyotaka and Solo got trapped. They just didn't have any vision. Larl was sitting right next to it with the lasso available, and no Firefly either to be able to just get up onto that, get the lasso, and make sure you're able to take out the core early on. He's a little
Collapse
deep.
actually in. Who's the one that's in trouble as Ramses? Solo used the focus fire. Bye-bye Larl. Now Collapse is on the run. All a Team Spirit looking to get back to the safety of their high ground, but who does Larl even jump? Because if you don't jump MieRo, he's going to instantly roar you. If you jump him, though, then you've got the response out of the shackle, so potentially has to be away from a tree. I don't think this is anything on Collapse, but we just haven't felt the value of the Earth Spirit. I mean, you said MieRo, this is arguably his best hero, a big reason why you want to first phase it, and he's had a stellar performance and I think is itemized incredibly well too.
They're going to look to try and make a play happen. They've got the modifier coming out.
Did he? Oh, he jumped in.
Yep.
Oh, I thought he jumped out.
Nope.
Oh, okay, never mind. That's a good reaction.
Yeah. He even bought, at 23 minutes, he bought the Wraith Band just to be able to get that gold efficient item that was going to pick up his farm the most effectively. Be very careful. They're playing underneath the Hawk vision right now, and well, that's certainly not going to help with Mira getting picked off Solo.
Oh, lasso onto Kiyotaka.
Yeah, Ramses
with Ramses showing bottom.
Reflected.
I feel like they've got
Chain Frost.
It's bouncing back and forth. It's a lot of damage inside the base. Yatoro, he doesn't have a Sunder target unless he wants to use it onto his teammate, but off the buyback of Mira.
They at least get rid of the Lincolns onto Ramses, but I'm not sure if you want to use these big ultimates onto an Aegis that's still got a good 2 minutes left on it. They've even got the Beastmaster Hawk to be giving them even more vision.
What is that shackle? Ramses! Oh my god! What a Wind Ranger performance!
I mean, this is the thing, right? You might not necessarily have the strongest tower sieging lineup without the focus fire, but Techies even helps with that a little bit too. Antares just being able to lay out those proximity mines to be able to take this one out. And
Kiyotaka? Nice rolling, Collapse. Able to get the multi-man stance as well. It's a lot of damage. Yatoro continuing to focus some of the pain clear. They're going to turn to Ramses next, but he also just shrugs it off. Quick win run outside the base and wants to go back to Collapse. Ramses is in a state where the boys on Spirit have no responses to him.
Still, at the end of the day, 2 cores down. Maybe Batrider coming up is just going to force them to back up a little bit, but I mean, Meta wearing off in about 15 or so seconds. This Batrider grab is the last chance they're going to have, but look at that Hawk just giving vision of Larl as soon as he comes in.
Kiyotaka, big jump in along with MieRo as well, but the road's going to be there. Is it enough tank control to protect against the Sunder? You bet it is. Jeez, it drops. What a convincing Game 1 performance from 9 Pandas. They barely break a sweat and absolutely just obliterate through Team Spirit. It felt like it was them in control of this game for a vast majority of it. A 31-minute victory from them.
I mean, it was a phenomenal performance coming through from Ramses. I'm really not expecting Kiyotaka to make any deep movements.
It's going to be a treat to see how on point he's going to be with the Sunstrike as well. Might be looking for one top and... Oh, sets up. There we go. Gets the kill. Assist as well, given over. First blood. Meanwhile, Solo as well looks like he's going to go down. Collapse. Couple of seconds shy of being able to get that first blood bounty. Still, nonetheless, will be very happy with the kill. Did you think, like, are you happy with the 10-second cooldown that it has? I guess maybe you could even just lose some of the damage.
Nah, I think it's fine.
Hang on, there's a duo going. So there's a battle going on with Antares and Solo. Fun. Miposhka that comes out on top.
Ramses. on the bottom side. He's in a little bit of danger himself as go juke down towards the south side, get a little bit of help from the tower. Solo going to be able to get there in time. Blood grenade.
He might need to stick TP. Did they just feed him a Lotus? Maybe they did.
Somehow that bomb doesn't land. He doesn't have the blast off either, so not going to be able to catch up. Although the Sunstrike,
he's got the brother. He's got the brother. Oh my lord, Kiyotaka, 3 from 3 already.
Talking about people not paying up for the old Dota Plus and well, level 5 on the Invoker. Certainly not the case for Kiyotaka. He is a hero that he loves to spam out. He is so consistent on it as well. Again, it's one of these things that.
Yeah, MieRo's in a lot of danger. Sunstrike once again, but this time be off the mark. Antares gonna try. I did jinx him. It did. It's the classic caster curse that always comes into play. Yatoro. It's got the Blade Fury. Antares did level up the blast off though. Timing a little bit shy. Still gonna be able to get rid of the healing ward though. Meanwhile, mid lane, a big kill onto Kiyotaka.
Vanguard just 150 gold away. Then you're really not as concerned in that lane. You can still just look to go for this genuine, honestly, a tri-core setup, right? This is what I was talking about. Spirit, they are fairly happy to be able to
bottom lane
farm a decent amount.
They're also happy with getting some kills potentially onto Ramsey's solo. Nothing he can do. Now have to watch his carry get burnt to a crisp, and now Larl sees a freebie. They'll get a glimpse of Solo trying to evade out to the right side, but now puts Larl in a perfect position to be able to bounce back off the crystals. A double kill secured. Larl is on a roll. Top of the net worth. One is mid lane. Now helps to try and secure with the off lane as well.
Was that a pun? On a roll?
No, but Yatoro, they've got the RP, so we can't Blade Fury TP up, and the Sunstrike, that's going to fall in very shortly. Kiyotaka rolled it with the kill, beautifully done with the RP at the ready. They instantly started to play aggressive.
No damage onto the tower, and then Invoker gets space to get another free Midas, pushes the lane out, looks to pick up his own farm.
We're going to continue hunting though.
He's right underneath a Watcher.
Oh,
and no
T1's tower. Mira stole the no way. Oh, Mira.
He wants to get bounced
what
down.
do you do? Oh, what do you do, Kiyotaka? Hoping get knocked in the low ground. And Antares might have just fed himself to the wolves as well. Larl. They're going to continue to chase. Antares has got no boys to play with him. No extra follow-up, so a double kill secured. Larl and Mira making plays this second game.
They were even scouting with the stolen Sunstrike just before it expired. You see that Antares is sitting down here on the bottom side, and he's probably dead off the back of this. Maybe not wanting to use two ultimates, but looks like they will. MieRo makes the TP, but didn't have his Blink Dagger available. It's still on the courier right now. Hasn't been spotted out on him just yet, but a lot of these deep wards are providing a ton of information that Miposhka's been able to place down.
Top lane. What's going on here? Ramsey's solo Omni Slash from Yatoro. Ramsey's he's out of ultimate charges, and they're going to be able to snipe him down from afar. So, meanwhile, there was also a Sunstrike on the opposite side of the map.
They want to make sure that they smoke right underneath any sort of vision that they guarantee to have. Can't afford to be off to the side underneath some sort of vision that Team Spirit have. Look at all the wards Solo's placing down around this mid lane.
It's in MieRo.
Be able to get a quick pick off. Who else has been caught?
Yeah, meanwhile, there's a lasso when it's onto Kiyotaka down to the south. That's a big opening. Collapse. Beautiful jump in. Mira will still go down, but it looks like Pandas want to take the fight as Ramses finds an opening. Simultaneously, Larl is onto MieRo, but it's not going to matter as now Miposhka charged down. Even though they lost Kiyotaka to start, it's going to be 9 Pandas that come out on top and almost catch Larl as well. A lucky escape. The shield crash still up, so...
Let's finish up the Barbers, though. A little bit of protection for the Omni Slash.
Solid. Do they want to jump him? He's sensing a potential smoke, wanting to put himself on the front line to protect the boys. And now Ramsey's off the mark with the remnant. That might cost him a kill onto Mira. Although MieRo finds an opening with the RP, he's going to get laid down. No hesitation, but it's still a pretty heavy committal. Just to support Yatoro. Does he want to cast the Omni? Not even required. With the help of the double damage rune, will make it a pretty good trade. That's RP used, that's Cataclysm used as well for just 2 supports, but Pandas, they're not done just yet. Around the ward, feeling strong enough to fight. Let's see if that's going to be the case. The Flame Break knocks 2 up to the high ground now with the Omni Slash as well. Yatoro slashes and dices his way through Antares' health pool, and now Larl as well is in pursuit for more as Ramses. He's got no mobility left, but it's not going to matter. Swashbuckle just off the mark and a collapse. That's very deep under the tier 2 tower. Cold Snap's going to come out afterwards, but looks like the Batrider is okay.
Another smoke, but it's immediately going to be popped as well as Yatoro. Look at how confident he is, just looking to steal away the stacks right in front of Pandas. But of course, you've got to be careful whenever you're playing up against a Magnus right in front of a tower.
Oh, they see him.
Actually look to drop everything.
Mira gets a jump, but the Cataclysm as well with the chain control. It's not perfect. Yatoro has an opportunity to get away. Now Larl, he's going to try and zoom on in as well. Still over inside the river with the double ultimates committed. They turn it back onto Ramses, and now it's a whole Team Spirits fight. They're going to swarm on forward. No escape for MieRo, as they were the ones to start, but it all went awry. Spirit beautifully done to turn it back around up to a 9,000 net worth lead now.
I still think that they're going to be maybe just playing the anticipation game. So you know that Team Spirit, they're in a very strong spot. You know that the net worth lead is probably going to be ballooning out a little bit. So where are they logically going to look to play?
Ooh, he doesn't have any more ultimate charges.
All right, well, not that. That's not the strategy. I think you just need to assume where Team Spirit are going to look to group up and push. You know, you're going to get as much value out of the Voodoo Resto. A lot of burst damage coming through because of the great early game that Larl had. The Juggernaut as well, through the Omni Slash. Just looking to solo take a Tormentor as well.
Narrowly avoid. Never mind, Mira. Oh, that's a very short skill range, and it's just on Miposhka. No cares about a Lich. He's happy with taking some spells, and now MieRo stuck inside the river. No escape. Blood is spilled.
Never look at Collapse up here on the high ground, looking to try and scout out for kiyotaka. It's almost found him as well.
He's out of mana.
He is. Mira coming up here. I mean, he's got lasso. He's dead. I don't even need to use it.
Doesn't look like they do. Kiyotaka recognize no mana for him to work with. Easy kill for the boys on Spirit, and they're still getting Roche as well, with having 2 members showing across the map.
I love that they don't rotate everyone to that bottom area to assist with Roche.
Is this high ground ages, you think, with Butter on Yatoro?
I think so. I mean, you've got the Gem of True side just to be able to make sure that you're not getting picked off solo. They are just getting so aggressive with their positioning, man.
Yeah, Mimo off the right side. It's going to be Lasso in combination with Miposhka's ultimate. Thanks to the Eye Spire, they have plenty of single target burst.
It's the wrong place at the wrong time a lot of the time. You know, Ramses can't get away with just going up into that Ancients area consistently, considering how little map control they have. Maybe just anticipating that Spirit feels strong enough to be playing aggressively on their side of the map. But,
Mira, no way. Oh my god.
I really don't know what you do against this. Like, it's going to be on MieRo to be able to find that skewer. Oh no!
Who's the little mag? It seems like it's Mira this game. Now with the Omni Slash as well. Ramses, they're going to double lasso. He's got a scepter. What is this? Collapse. It's not a repeat of game 1. Collapse pops out of control, and so do Spirit. We're going to a game 3.
Collapse out of control, Mira out of control, Larl out of control. The only one with no deaths that game was the Pangolier, and he really overperformed what I was expecting for that mid lane.
Our last game of the night, last game of the second final day here.
Side though. A lot of action being put onto solo here. Again, not the strongest laner is the Rubik. It's decent with the Bloodseeker if you're able to add those blood rights, and he wants to make sure he gets that last hit overall. Not even being tempted by the Courier is Collapse, and yeah, MieRo will yoink that one. I mean, with all this fighting going on, that's exactly what you want to be going for. Ramses might be forced to pick it up over on the left-hand side. He's got phase boots coming out to him as well. Really help with a lot of these trades, but not if he dies first. Oh, the Courier as well.
That is exactly right. Might be well for Ramses. So, looks like the action will stop for the moment top lane. We got some Wisdom Runes, and Tyra's going to be able to get a stack And find 9 pandas. Meanwhile, Mira picks up their own as well.
Bot lane, Mira might die. Will die.
Alright, big one.
Collapse to be able to go back and start taking some of these stacks as well inside of the Radiant Ancient camp area, but he doesn't really need to leave the lane, so why would he? You know, he's just getting some free farm here, and they might actually be looking for... Well, they were looking for a play onto Ramses, but they'll get it onto Solo instead.
Will they? It's taking a while. Collapse is also going to run into the Bloodseeker as well, and now with the +2, Mira and Larl, they're going to be able to connect as well. That is such an interesting movement from Spirit. It was a double smoke. Once again, coil to no avail on Kiyotaka, really trying to force the issue. Feeling the pressure now for him to make the plays, but still yet to be rewarded. That's going to be coiled down now for this potential power rune fight.
Ramses is actually getting dived a little bit here by Yatoro as well on the bot side. That's a solo kill that Yatoro was able to get. Not even with Empower onto him. I mean, this is the thing, right? You just... Okay.
And now Collapse is even looking to get involved. Wants to try and catch Kiyotaka off guard, but the RP is at the ready. Dukes out the phase shift. Not going to drop it just yet. I'm able to get the kill, but like you said, I mean, that... Oh, what's going on now? Larl? Oh, he cancelled his TP. Where's the Pugna?
Just going to continue this push on forward. They just want to open up a lot of avenues to be able to go into, like, these ancient camp areas. They know that of everything that's happened... Sorry, Ramses is getting dived
again.
into...
This time they might be able to respond. Never mind.
Just a second too late.
Now mid lane though, another use of the coil. Let's see if this time it's going to pay off. What? They're going to turn it back around. Suck is there. Miposhka gaze back. And now he's got plenty of health and mana to be able to go for the dive. Antares is doing whatever he can to protect his mid laner. But Yatoro is everywhere. Top to mid he goes. The Monkey King getting involved in the early team fights. And
heal him up, Mira.
Whoa. What's the Zuck
action going on? I like the fact that Miposhka goes for that TP as well at the exact same time that Roche does. So even if they had any sort of vision underneath the Twin Gate, they actually wouldn't have seen him make that movement. That's a really cool little play. Might be able to get a solo kill or a dual kill actually onto Antares on this top lane. Just waiting for him to go for that blast off and won't be able to land it.
What made you think you stood a chance?
Stupendous.
Jesus, Collapse is huge. And MieRo is going down. We're going to fight down bottom. My lord. It's been thwarted. We have not seen a coil kill. Every time they've tried to be the ones proactive, they just haven't gotten the benefit out of these kills. No gold, no experience. They're playing very far behind. They're going to make the attempt on the wall. This time Rams are going to be here. Silence is there with the fall of the Blood Rite as well. And beautifully done. Now Mira as well. They should be able to get a chain kill. They know Yatoro's there. They've got no way. The Maelstrom proc sees him in the trees. Is this how they get their third kill? This will be a big streak. Wow. How lucky. 900 gold, maybe and a little bit more between those two. So top of the net worth by 1,000. Kai completed and into the Sungeon Kai afterwards. So again, we were saying he's going to be the catalyst for Pandas as Ramses might get killed once again. Yatoro. What is it? It just half his health completely gone. One swipe of the Boundless Strike. He's doing so much damage with the Empower. I mean,
doesn't make it easy to be able to play around with. Just one more point on the puck that we were talking about before. Like, he's got the Kyra and Sange now, and I feel like... Sorry, I'm just seeing on this top side the Monkey King playing around, but where's the team? They've got a Blink Dagger on MieRo, but Collapse is there with a Blink Dagger of his own to be able to play around with.
Oh, nice silence. And now MieRo in with the Black Hole. That's how you find a way back into the game for the Enigma. Just one ultimate, one team fight is all you need. They do just smoke under
right
a wall, though.
Yep, absolutely.
Instant counter smoke.
Yeah, they're pinging it out as well. Just wanting to be on the front lines, Collapse especially.
Is he blind RP? Oh, wow. That's an aggressive zip. Collapse!
Pick up.
What an RP. Is the fault going to be there? Yatoro for the other side. They're going to scare him back on a Spirit's high ground. That is picture perfect. What a jump. And the follow was even better.
He's actually going to need to go through the Twin Gate right now, but Miposhka will scout it out.
This has to be quick, man. With that fight, we saw a lot of the ultimates were used. Scans going to be the mark, so they're well aware.
See, Puck.
Oh, Kiyotaka. Bit of a coil, able to set up for the follow-up in the Blood Ride as well. Ramsey's looking for the wraparound. He's going to provide the vision. It's an awkward spot. They're all clumped up. MieRo! It's off the mark. Not the black hole they needed to take the team fight. As what's the core now? Still Larl's in a lot of danger. Solo stolen. Skewer finds a chain control. Yatoro's ready to spring the trap, but it's not good enough. 9 Pandas evade the attempt. They're still going to be able to find Ramsey. He's completely isolated, but it looks like Kiyotaka. He can do it by himself. The slippery part, too much for them to handle. Yatoro, though, still being a bit of an issue. BKB's going to protect him. Looks to leap on forward with a finishing blow. Assassinates Solo, and they're not done just yet, but the RP back at the ready for collapse. Blink has already been used, however, so Kiyotaka will be able to evade this attempt.
MieRo just not wanting to give his life up. 4 completely free, and I think he even just got body blocked by a couple of Radiant creeps that were following it around, unfortunately.
Collapse? Oh, they get the first stun? Okay.
Not wanting to overcommit. They realize that that black hole's up and available. That's how.
Oh, they're going to go for the backline.
Turn around. They found the Rubik.
Finds an opportunity. Easy drag back. That's what they're wanting. Just the easy kills. Get the numbers advantage. Make it a difficult defense. Of course, he's got a buyback. So it will be a big investment. Long zip away.
Oh, big zip.
He's got the arcane.
Look at the items being purchased up by not just Larl, but Pugner as well. They're going Scythe of Vice on both of these heroes, realizing how much of a threat Kiyotaka has been to... Oh, look at that jump!
Again! Dude! Are you serious? Collapse has done it again. Another RP onto multiple members, and you see instantly, who gives a damn about the mid-tier 2 tower? Let's open up bottom. Yatoro clears the wave. They're already hunting for more. I mean, Ramsey's a solo BKB just for a measly lich. And the BKB is about to expire. MieRo is going to try and play around with the black hole. Larl reacts enough. He's able to zip on out of danger, and now with the black hole expended, MieRo brought down with ease. This could just be multiple objectives getting clean with ease. Team spirit.
Give them more space to be able to make their own aggressive plays and enable this Bloodseeker to get to that next big item. Really can't be understated how valuable it is being able to bring him into the Aghanim Scepter, but it really... got to be careful with his positioning, though. Collapse could get the jump on him again.
It's going to be Pandas that actually start first with the call into the Blood Right. Collapse is in some danger. Rupture's going to get laid down as well. Yatoro to the rescue. Wukong's to buy him some space with a medic off for the southern side as well. Collapse is still alive. Finally, they'll be able to get the kill, but now Larl turns to Ramses as well. The BKB is going to get activated, but it will not matter as Larl finds a chase down. And once again, this fight and this game is solely on Kiyotaka. The man needs to pop off, but he doesn't have an avenue to turn the fight back around. It still will be a 2-for-2 in the end. So not the worst for 9 Pandas. You do lose a carry, though.
This smoke that I assume is about to come, although maybe just waiting for the Pugner to join together with them.
I'm pretty sure they saw him under the ward of the portal. Oh, zip in. Who do they see? It's going to be Ramses. There's the Hex. There's the Vortex and the chain control. It'll be... Oh, he even got the BKB off anyway. Solo? Collapse is still on the hunt, but all Lightning Storms able to get on the way, but...
As always, Roshan, such a big difference maker, and both teams have such great tools to be able to fight around it. Wukong's RP, Dream Coil, Black Hole.
Buybacks too. That's a big thing.
Especially
it's a big fight.
They're next to the Dire Outpost.
Huge ward.
They're not going to get rid of it yet.
Oh, they got Ramses. Quick fingers on the telekinesis. That's a better black hole. Onto 2. And it's 2 vital heroes, but Yatoro able to stand strong, activate to BB, and they just turn and shred them. No one can stand strong against the Wukong. Yatoro reigns supreme in spirit. Looked like a rough start off the black hole. They almost even got the puck as well.
Great black hole. They get that turnaround. They look to get the kill onto Collapse. He's forced to use another buyback out of it, but we know how good a Monkey King is at being able to siege that high ground. Even just being able to use the Aghanim Scepter as well. Keep standing right next to the tower, use that to assist with some of the high ground siege. Might finally be forced to back up a little bit, but the side... Great
pop of the Lincolns. Hex going to be there, but the RP Collapse wanting to make sure they guaranteed the kill.
Finally got it.
And they'll do just that. He's going to buy back. He'll use it instantly. Can they cancel the TP, though? I mean, that's a huge buyback force out, but it's an even better call, though, from Kiyotaka onto 3, but he sees no one. Zero vision for PANDAS to work with, and they are super hesitant.
Got some decent mines set up in the area, and Yatoro is going to pop a couple of them.
All right, Refresher picked up from MieRo. He sold a couple of things for it.
He needs
the double black hole. I'll use it.
Got to go on the back line. Need to use Ramses as bait. He's under the smoke right now through the ninja gear, not through the full team smoke. Just looking to wait for
the pop. Yatoro starts instant use of the boundless strike down, but the skill back as well. Formation has been broken. Can they keep the Bloodseeker alive? He's falling lower and lower, and Ramsey's got no one there to protect him. Where are the boys? MieRo hasn't found an angle for the black hole. Now Larl, he's going to force their hand. A zip in onto Antares, stuck outside the base, and a boundless strike cuts away the remaining health pool. A 3v5 could be a 4v5 with the buyback on the techies. But this is your last set of barracks now. They gotta go.
I mean, I just don't think they'll have the damage, man. They've got 50 seconds left on the Aegis, and he's been healed up to full.
He's in. All right,
man, but is it enough?
Double black hole. He's going to be able to have the fob afterwards as well. There's the secondary one. He didn't get it. Collapse was quick on the fingers. RP to stop him short. And that should be all she wrote. Kiyotaka and Solo. They stole the RP on Solo, but it will not matter. Tips are even there. A worthwhile attempt. A valiant one at that. But G's are dropped in spirit. They will go undefeated in the summer tour. They were already guaranteed a spot at the Bali Major. But man, those DPC points are incredibly valuable.